This line of work really started from music, actually. I started making music where I desynchronized the elements in the music. So music usually means the tying together of certain events, sonic events in time. You know, that's what a score is. It's a way of tying some things together so that they all happen at the same time. What I thought was, wouldn't it be interesting if you didn't tie them together and you let the events all happen whenever they wanted to? So what you're looking at is part of an installation of a piece of work I made recently called 77Million paintings. It's what I call a generative piece of work in that it constantly produces new permutations of images. So for example, this particular image we're looking at now I've never seen before. I've seen the components of it, but I've never seen this particular mix of them. And the work constantly does that. It constantly throws up new combinations. And I have never yet seen a repeat. I've watched it for many, many hours. And if you wanted to be sure of seeing a repeat, you would have to watch for about 450 years. It's sort of interesting that you get an intimation of your own mortality from things like this. But also you reverse a kind of pattern that has been very familiar to humans for the last 100 years or so, which is the supposition that you can always hear something again. We're so used to recordings. You know, the last 120 years of human history have been this tiny little blip in human history where suddenly we could have identical experiences again and again. We could hear the same piece of music over and over. We could see the same film over and over. This all uses ordinary recording technology, essentially, either visual recording technology or sonic recording technology. But unlocking the elements within the pieces means that they constantly evolve and are constantly made new. I think what humans are interested in is seeing things that humans make. If an artist presents you with something, there's a sort of de facto suggestion that he or she takes this seriously. Here, I want you to look at this. I think this is special. I think this is important. I want you to join me in thinking that it is special. Every image you're seeing is something I made, so there's a lot of input from me. All the computer does is shuffles the cards, basically, but I designed all the cards. So I'm very grateful to the computer for being able to do that. The computer hasn't made any decisions of an aesthetic nature. It's just putting together a lot of aesthetic decisions that I made a long time ago, surprising me often in how it does that.